When we used to live in New York City, like almost everybody who lives here now, and one day we figured out basically we don't have to be in city anymore. With line of the work which I did, and traveling to my studio for an hour and a half or something, we said let's move upstate New York. And because we are also skiers, and the hunter and the region around the Catskill was just beautiful setup, and remind us, because we are from Czechoslovakia, I am Czech, my wife is Slovak, and our countries have mountains everywhere. And the Catskill, it's like, remind me the mountains where I grow up. My wife, Barbara's, their mountains are much higher, but still, we have a river, we have mountains. And what is most important, the life on the country is so nice, so pleasure. The people are very nice. The first thing when we move here, anywhere you go second times, the people already know you. They know what you want, and it's absolutely amazing to live over here in the country. I'm not supposed to say that because more and more people will move here, which we basically, okay, we are not so crazy about it, but it's the fact, it's the truth. When I was, like a young kid, and my father actually encouraged me to drawing, and my mother, she was very poetic, and she wanted me to go in that direction. And when I finished that basic schooling when I was 15, I want to go to the art school. But my father, he was like a very practical man. He said, no, you don't gonna go to the art school, you're gonna go first learn a craft. And I went to the technical school. And the technical school, I learned and I discovered all the metals, the materials, the calculation, not just the creating itself, but the technical part behind that. And when I finish the middle technical school, I want to still be an artist. And I was lucky and happy and hopefully talented. I was admitted on a prestigious art academy in Prague. And because the background from the technical school and somehow lead not just the classical sculpture which we have in semester after semester, that was the classical education, build the body from the clay and cast in the plaster and drawings and study of human body. But then later I started, like leaning back to the metal. And that's what happened. Not just the free sculpture, not just the industrial design, which I was also involved in a school, but then go to the realization of the sculpture in metal, in fabricated metal, not cast metal, but fabricated from sheet metal. You cut, you bend, you form, you weld, you grind, and all that spiel. The appreciation, general appreciation and understanding of the art here in States is different than when I grew up in Europe. And it's even when I left the Czechoslovakia, I lived 1 year in Austria, which is very culture and artistic and country, and the people appreciate the work which I did, commissions and shows and make small sculpture because I don't have a big studio at that time. And the people, they appreciate the work. And I said, oh my God, when I gonna be in New York City, that's gonna fly. And that was my mistake. I have no experience, I don't know what to expect, and was different. And in New York City, I met some curator and she told me, Alex, you have to think about one thing. In New York City, it's maybe 100,000 artists. Maybe 5% have a chance to show their work in a gallery, and from maybe 20% sell. This will be prepared, that's gonna be really tough. And again, my father let me, or I don't want to say force me, but he encouraged me to the technical school. I have that craft. And what I find over here, the craft, the classical European craft was very demanding. Very demanding. This means, you know, usually people, they immigrate here, they have a problem. Of course, my problem with the language, you know, I don't barely communicate, but this, I call it golden Czech hands.